they're lowering the jack screws now for the trip. You can hear the motor running. And they're measuring it as it comes down to get it at the right height to travel. And there's a 3-point lifting design of the OTS, where you have one jack screw on this side and it goes into a yoke, which is in there. And you have one on the other side, and then you have the front part, which is right up there. That's the only interfaces between the orbiter transporter and the orbiter, which keeps it mounted atop of the transporter. And when they get finished lowering that down, then they'll go through some paperwork, and then it'll be ready to move. And everybody's kind of hanging around waiting on that to happen. Takes a little while to do that. This is Gordon, the NASA guy right here. Gordon, what do you think about this operation today? You know, it's the last rollover, and a lot of people are going to be moving on. Can you give us a little insight on this here?
Well, glad to be doing the job, but sorry to see this is the last one. Going to miss a lot of good people here.
And exactly what is your function?
I'm the NASA OTS engineer.
And you kind of just make sure everything's running smooth, because USA's moving it.
Right.
And we're your customer.
Right.
So you're kind of like a tattletale in a sense, right?
I suppose you could call it that way.
Yeah, you're a high-paid tattletale.
But y'all do the good work.
And I think this guy right here, what's your name?
Dan Koharski.
Yeah, and you kind of make sure that he's telling right or something, don't you? And that
Yeah,
basically.
I point at Gordon and says, "Look what you didn't point out."
Right. So you're a tattletale on the tattletale.
Yep.
And then this guy right here is the guy that they tell on. Sam.
That's my job. I'm the big guy that's supposed to be told.
Yeah,
But there's nothing ever telling Sam. He does it all right every time.
Right.
That's because I depend on Griff to do it.
So it takes two guys to watch this guy right here.
You want to just call them in?
And I guess all the other people that are moving it. But these guys do a great job, and everybody's sad to see it go, but that's what's going to happen. And in a minute here, we're going to be ready to move. And this is Atlantis, and this is the final rollover at Atlantis to the VAB, and will be the final and last launch of the shuttle program.